Panama City might seem like an endless urban sprawl at first sight, but you just need to look a little closer to uncover its hidden gems. Hello there and welcome to today's episode. Before we jump right in, just remember to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button on this video. Now, from beautiful coastal neighborhoods to colorful historical districts, Panama's capital has countless treasures waiting to be discovered. You just need to know where to look. So today we will be looking at some of the best places to get off the beaten path and experience the unseen side of Panama City. One of the most charming hidden gems is Casco Viejo, the historic Old Town district. Stroll through the quiet cobblestone streets lined with beautifully restored colonial buildings that date back to the 16th and 17th centuries. Wander into charming plazas like Plaza de la Catedral, the main plaza dominated by Panama's historic cathedral. Pop into the atmospheric cafes, galleries, and shops that line Calle Esprado, a pedestrian street packed with colonial charm. Then climb the steep stairs to the top of the scenic Plaza Herrera, which offers stunning views of both Casco Viejo and the Panama Canal. A short drive west of the city leads you to one of Panama's best beach getaways, Santa Catalina. Beyond the surf shops and beach clubs catering to the surf crowd, this sleepy beach town has an authentic local vibe. The beautiful beaches here stretch for miles with very few buildings. Wander along the shore under swaying coconut palms, watch local children playing in the waves, and enjoy a fresh seafood lunch from one of the best seaside restaurants like Los Pibes. If you have more time, hike the trails of the surrounding tropical forest, which protects both the beach and a beautiful mangrove estuary. On the Pacific coast side of the city is one of Panama City's best-kept secrets, the Caledonia Beach neighborhood. Hidden from the busy highway, you will find charming local cafes, authentic seafood restaurants, and local strolling well-kept parks under the Casuarina trees. The beautiful beaches here are wildly popular with Panamanians on the weekend, but remain mostly empty during the weekdays. Dip your toes in the turquoise waters, relax under a beach umbrella, or go for a long stroll as the sun sets over the Pacific. Then enjoy dinner and drinks at one of Caledonia's authentic local restaurants like Punto Paqui. You will feel like you've stepped into a hidden coastal paradise. If you're looking for a taste of Panama's cultural melting pot, head to San Felipe neighborhood just north of Casco Viejo. Freed African slaves founded the historic village in the 16th century. Today, San Felipe is a center of Afro-Panamanian culture with music performances, artisan markets, and some of the country's best cuisine. Wander the outdoor market stalls selling arts and crafts, baskets, and clothing. Then pop into cafes like La Carnicera or La Regueldia to sample some of Panama's best dishes, like Sencocos, a delicious hearty soup mixing African, Caribbean, and Latin influences. In addition, be sure to catch one of the live shows at the nearby Center of Conventions, a venue spotlighting traditional Afro-Panamanian music, dance, and folk art. For a step back in time, visit the Panama Railroad Museum, located in the former rail station along the Panama Canal. Built by the Americans in the 1850s, the Panama Railroad was one of the engineering marvels of its age, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific for the first time in history. Wander through relics of the construction era, from wagons and steam locomotives to workers' bunk cars. See historic photographs and learn the story behind this pioneering era that opened up the isthmus and paved the way for the Panama Canal. Even if you think you know the history already, the museum will show you a seldom-seen human side of the engineering feat, immortalizing the experiences of those who made it possible. So there you have it, just a taste of the hidden gems waiting to be discovered in Panama City. From historic neighborhoods to beaches to cultural hotspots, this vibrant capital has more to offer than meets the eye. Get off the beaten path and experience the places where Panamanians go, eat the foods they eat, and see the city through their eyes. By wandering down a side street, sitting down for a meal in a local cafe, or chatting with people you meet along the way, you will gain a more meaningful, authentic glimpse into the life of this thriving Central American city. The unseen side of Panama City is where you will make its best discoveries. So start planning your Panama City getaway today, and do not forget to look beyond the tourist attractions for a truly memorable experience. Choosing which hidden gem to visit first in Panama City really depends on your interests and preferences. If you are a history buff, you might want to start with the Casco Viejo, or the Museo del Canal in Trasino, to learn about Panama's rich cultural heritage and the history of the Panama Canal. On the other hand, if you're interested in nature and wildlife, you might want to start with the Parque Nacho Metropolitano, or the Punta Sulerba Nature Center to explore the lush jungles and the marine life of Panama. If you're looking for a unique cultural experience, the Mercado de Marcios is a great place to start. You can sample fresh seafood, watch anglers bring in their catch, and soak up the lively atmosphere of this bustling market. Ultimately, the best way to explore the hidden gems of Panama City is to plan your itinerary based on your interests and preferences. With so many diverse and fascinating attractions to choose from, you're sure to find something that appeals to you. Yes, several hidden gems in Panama City offer a unique combination of history and nature. One such gem is the Parque Natural Metropolito. This lush nature reserve is not only home to an array of wildlife, but it also has a rich history. The park was once the site of a U.S. military base and was used to store ammunition during World War II. Today, you can explore the remnants of the military base, including old bunkers and ammunition storage facilities, while also enjoying the natural beauty of the park. Another hidden gem that combines history and nature is the Camino de Cruces National Park. This park is located on the historic Camino de Cruces Trail, which was used by Spanish conquistadors to transport gold and silver from Peru to Spain in the 16th century. Today, you can hike along the trail and explore the ruins of old colonial forts and military outposts that was built to protect the valuable cargo. The Panama Canal is another attraction that combines history and nature. While the canal is an engineering marvel, it also has a rich history that dates back to the early 20th century. You can learn about the history of the canal at the Museo del Canal Internacional, which is located in the former headquarters of the French Panama Canal Company. You can also observe the canal's impressive locks and watch as large ships pass through them, all while surrounded by the lush tropical environment of Panama. Finally, for a truly unique experience that combines history and nature, consider visiting the Isla Tobaga. This small island is just a short ferry ride from Panama City and is home to several historic sites, including a 17th century church and a Spanish colonial mansion that once belonged to the governor of Panama. The island also offers stunning beaches and hiking trails that wind through the lush tropical forest, offering a perfect blend of history and nature. Panama City is a city steeped in history. There are many historical sites and landmarks that can be visited to learn more about the city's rich cultural heritage. The Panama Viejo is one of such delight. This is the site of the original Panama City, founded in 1519 by Spanish conquistador Pedro Arias de Avila. This site is now an archaeological park where you can explore the ruins of the old city, including the cathedral, the governor's palace, and the city walls. What about the San Jose Church? This historic church dates back to the mid-17th century and is one of the oldest surviving structures in Panama City. It's known for its beautiful Baroque architecture and ornate interior, including a stunning gold altar. There is the Iglesia de la Merced, which is another example of Panama City's rich colonial architecture. It was originally built in the 18th century and has been restored and renovated several times over the years. In addition, the Palacio de las Garzas is a beautiful palace that is the official residence of the President of Panama. It was originally built in the 17th century as a private residence and has since been used as a government building. You can also try out the Teatro Nacional. This historic theater was built in the early 20th century and is one of the most important cultural landmarks in Panama City. It has hosted many important events, including concerts, operas, and plays. The Plaza de la Independencia is also one to near in mind. It is a historic square located in the heart of the Casa Viejo neighborhood and is surrounded by some of the city's most important landmarks, including the Cathedral Metropolita and the Palacio de la Garza. Lastly, check out the Panama Canal, which is one of the most impressive engineering feats in history and has had a significant impact on global commerce. You can learn about the history of the canal at the Museo del Canal Internacional and watch ships pass through the locks at the Miraflores and Guntan Visitor Center. Please like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends to plan their vacation. See you next time!